Lots of gas, bringing the clutch up smoothly. People put the gas on and then they bring the clutch up like that. I'm going to show you how to move off really quickly in a manual car. And it looks like lots of you are liking this little competition that we do on most videos where I get you to guess how many times I said a certain word. And last video, this person was the winner, so I'm going to send them a prize. Make sure you guys are replying to my comments though, because a couple of people haven't actually replied and claimed their prizes. So make sure you're looking out for the videos when I post them to see who the winner is, and also make sure you check in your replies so that if I reply to you, then you can reply to me and I can give you a prize. So in this video, let me know how many times I've said the word gas, put it in the comments, and if you guess the amount right, I'm going to pick one person to win a prize. So make sure you guys are checking the comments and also make sure you're checking the other videos to see if you have won. Otherwise, let's get into the video. When it comes to moving off quickly, one of the mistakes that lots of learners make is they don't use the gas. This is the wrong way, first of all. If I only use the clutch by itself, look, so the car starts moving off and then it starts picking up speed when I press the gas after. That is way too slow. To make it much faster than that, you want to make sure that you're using the gas along with the clutch as you're moving off. So let me show you. So in first gear, and then this time I'm going to add some gas as I'm bringing the clutch up with the gas in the background. That way you have lots more power to move the car quickly. At first it's not quite easy to do that. So what you want to do, go to a quiet road like this and then just practice using the gas and clutch together like this. Make sure you can hear the gas, and then that way, yeah, pressing the gas and the clutch. Sometimes when people do this for the first time, they bring the clutch up too high and then the car lurches forward and it's not really smooth. Even though you've got the gas on in the background, you still want to do it smoothly with the clutch. That's how you're going to be able to control the car and move off quickly. So in most cars, you can move off in second gear. It's not the best gear to move off in, but it's possible to do so. And I've heard some people in the comments saying, oh, yeah, I can move off my car in second, it's not a problem. It's true, but the first gear is the best gear to move off in because it's a lot more powerful. So if you move off in second, first of all, you're more likely to stall. But secondly, you have to be really careful with the clutch, and then it takes time for the car to pick up speed. But if you do that in first, let me show you the difference. In first gear, you have a lot more power to move the car quickly. Let me show you. So look at the difference between first and second. When I put the gas down, it's a lot more responsive than second gear, and it gives me a faster push than it would do in second gear. So there are some things that I can't really show you on YouTube because I'm not allowed to do them here. I've done videos on those and I've put them in my private group. If you want to join my private group, make sure you click on the link in my description and join our private group. Right now, for the first few people, we're doing a very low price, but the price is going to go up very soon. So make sure you check in the link in my description to join our private group where you can learn everything about manual car and more. You also want to avoid changing gears too early. If you change the gear too early, you're not going to get that power from the lower gear. Let me show you. So let's say I'm moving off in first and then I change to second straight away. You see, when I put my gas down, the car's not really doing anything, it's not responding. Instead of doing it like that, stay in the lower gear for much longer. That way you're gonna get more of a push. You can hear the engine making quite a lot of noise, but that's what you want when you're trying to go fast. Let me show you the correct way. So this time, I'm gonna stay in first gear for a bit longer. And then change. Yeah, so you saw the RPMs go right up to 3,000. On a much faster road, I might even want to go a lot longer than that and keep the gas on until the RPMs reach 4,000, maybe even 5,000 RPMs. Sometimes I get people asking, why do you even need to move off quickly? On this kind of road, if you're joining a fast road like this, if you don't move off quickly enough, you're going to end up with people really close behind you. So this kind of road now, I'm going to show you the wrong way first. So let's say I join this dual carriageway, then I go straight into second. See, even with my gas all the way down, and then third, it's taking time to build up speed because I didn't stay in the lower gears for long enough. Let me show you the correct way. So this time when I do it, I'm gonna make sure that I stay in the lower gears for a lot longer. I'm gonna hear the engine making lots of noise. Don't be scared to press the gas down hard on those kind of roads because you need to put your foot down to make the car go fast. So once I get a nice safe gap, lots of gas, bringing the clutch up smoothly, and then change to second, lots of gas again, and that way, if anyone was behind me or coming up towards me, they're not going to catch me because I put my gas down loads while bringing the clutch up. When you're bringing the clutch up, you don't want to do it too fast though. You still want to do it smoothly. So even with the gas on, let me show you, sometimes people put the gas on and then they bring the clutch up like that. Not sure if you heard that, there was noise in the background. There was a little bit of the wheels skidded there. And you don't want any wheel spin when you're driving around, especially when it's wet. You still want to bring the clutch up smoothly, but quickly. Let me show you. So when I add the gas, clutch up, you see, I didn't bring it all the way up straight away. I brought it up gradually with the gas on in the background. And then here, normally I would have changed to third by now, but on a faster road, I'll leave it for longer and then go into third. Now I can go into fourth. Yeah, the lower gears give you much more of a push, so don't gear up too early, and make sure that when you do gear up, allow the RPMs to go much higher. Get the RPMs to around 3,000, 4,000, and then change gear. This skill is also useful for when you're trying to move off quickly at roundabouts. So on some roads, cars coming from the right hand side are coming really fast and you don't have much time to move into the roundabout. So to move off quickly, add gas, bring the clutch up. That way you're into the roundabout, you're not going to get in anyone's way, and it's a lot safer for everyone. Obviously only go if it's safe. Don't go when there's a short gap and then try to risk it and go quickly. Wait for a safe gap and then make a move into the roundabout quickly, because on some roundabouts some cars are going to be flying around the corner and they will come towards you if you go too slowly into the roundabout. So you don't always need to move off fast. This is a fast road, but when people move now, look, everyone's pretty much going at like normal speeds, so you don't always need to move off quickly even though it's a fast road. Just move off normally and change gears around the normal range, around 2,000 RPMs. You can change gear around then, because there's lots of vehicles in front of me going slowly anyway, so it doesn't make sense trying to go really fast around this kind of road right now. One key thing about moving off quickly is being ready. So right now I'm in neutral with my handbrake on, and if I'm not experienced, once everyone starts moving, I'm gonna have to think about going into gear and then get my biting point, then handbrake down. By then, everyone's already gone. So if you're inexperienced and you're quite new to driving, the best thing to do is to stay in gear, especially if you see the lights starting to change up ahead. If you're the first person at the lights, stay in gear. That way, when people start moving, all you have to do then is just bring your clutch to the biting point, add gas, and move on. That way, it's going to be much quicker than trying to get all the other stuff done before moving off. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. I really appreciate all you guys' support and growing this channel. Let me know in the comments what kind of other videos you want me to make, or what kind of things you're struggling with when it comes to driving a manual car, or even just general driving, and I'll make those videos for you for the next time. Otherwise, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. It's a lot more responsive than second gear, because and it gives me a bigger, and it gives me a faster push than it would do in second gear. Fearless. On this kind of road, this is a faster road,